Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape together the black frame here first, and I'm actually gonna tape it on the back. So what I'm going to do is flip over 2 pieces at a time and tape them together and then get the other pieces. So I'm gonna start over here. Just move these guys out of the way. I'm gonna just flip them over, line them up, and hold them together and get them taped. I'm gonna do this kind of quickly. My little guy is ready for bed. I'm sure you can hear him in the background there. Okay, so then I've got these 2. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the next piece, line it up there, and get it taped. I like to tape the back, just because it's kind of hard sometimes to tell on the front what's gonna get covered and what's not. So this way I can be sure I won't really have any tape lines on the front. Since we're not going to see the back anyway, just get it taped up so we can flip it over and get the front stuff added on. You just hold it there lined up and then just hold it together. It helps erase any of the seams, or as much of the seams as possible. And I'm just using basic Scotch tape. I think I got this roll even at Dollar Tree. Just good enough to get this base put together so we can do the front. Nothing fancy, nothing over the top. Just enough so we can get this thing decorated and pieced together. So as I said, as I removed these pieces from their mat from being cut, I just laid them down in order, like that orange up there. Sorry, I hope it was in there. So in case that wasn't in there, see how it's just taped together? Let me scoot forward. And I'm just kind of grabbing these pieces, flipping them over, and getting them lined up and taped down. Again, nothing fancy, just getting them put together just so we can get that front part decorated. Couple more here. Again, the back doesn't matter unless you're going to be having it displayed somewhere. Which when I make mine, I'm usually taping them to the wall or to a poster board or something. So for me, the back doesn't matter. You could always double the orange and do it front and back if it's going to be displayed where the back could be seen. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flip this over, and we have our black background. Usually I use a combo of glue stick and like a scrapbooking tape runner. I'm out of glue sticks right now, so I'm gonna just quickly piece it all together with just this tape runner. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach the green stuff first, just because I have a better sense of exactly where this should go. And once I can get a glue stick, because like this piece is awfully thin, I will go back and I can touch up spots with the glue stick. So if you have a bunch of like really small piece cuts, maybe like a face or something like that, what you can do is just lift everything of those cuts up with like contact paper. So rather than doing each little tiny piece individually, if you have a not super sticky contact paper, the stuff at Dollar Tree is pretty good for that. just peeling it off the mat after it's been weeded with contact paper, putting the glue on it, and then laying it down and peeling it off. That contact paper shouldn't rip if you have a nice good quality cardstock. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with these pumpkin pieces. And again, if I had a glue stick, I would do some more extra leveling on each of these. But since I don't, we are just gonna have to wing it with just the tape. And then when I get a glue stick, I will go back and get some of the edges a little bit better if needed. But this cardstock's pretty good. I may not even need to worry about it. See, when I'm lining them up, I just push them close together on each piece as possible. And there's not much gap on them in the picture, or in my walkthrough. Actually, that's probably good. Go ahead and get the rest of these on here, just so you can kind of see where I'm headed. I'll get this little orange speck. So we're getting there. Got just a couple more pieces to tape down. And then I've got my larger than matte pumpkin. Up already? I thought this one was brand new. So I thought I had grabbed a brand new tape, but I guess I had grabbed a used one. It was almost gone. So hopefully this other one I have pulled out can get us finished here. So it looks like this one I could have moved over a little bit more. I'm doing this very quickly as my son needs to go to bed. But you kind of get the idea. If you lay them all out on here first, you can better see how these should go on. See, like I would have laid them out on here to get this better idea. Like this. So just like that. Out of these tapes here, so I'm just gonna have to use some rolled up tape just to get this put together. Since I'm not making this for anything in particular, just for the purpose of this video, this will work for me for now. I thought I had more of that scrapbooking tape, but it looks like that was the last of it. And there wasn't much left in either of those. Thought those were both brand new, but it turns out that they were not. So there's the gist of it. I'm going to see if I can actually move these guys over at all. Since I didn't tape the front, should be able to get these guys moved over. Again, laying all the pieces out on it first would let you get all the distances correct. But I'm sure you can hear my son in the background. This will just help eliminate some of that gap there. So that's kind of the gist of it there. Getting him built. These are all just taped down, so when I have my new tape runner, I can go back and fix them and get them lined up. But that is the gist of how that works, how you go about slicing it to prepare it, and then of course when you put it together, it'll just be on whatever surface you have. Glue stick has worked best for me, and then laying them out on your design to get them placed. And with my other ones, I actually took and got them laminated. Let me see if I can grab them real fast so you can see how much better they come out. So like here is one. So this is my first one I ever did. I actually had her laminated. So you can see how taking that time to lay them out first makes everything line up perfect. The rest of them here are hidden. Here's another one. And I had these all laminated for my son's birthday. And here's two more. This one. And this one, so you can't see the lines at all. Everything is spaced correctly. No massive gaps or anything like that, with like just laying the pumpkin out quickly there. So they're a lot of fun to do, especially for birthday party decorations. So that's mostly the run through. I just wanted to show you guys mostly how you could go about using your files to make them larger and still be able to cut them out on cardstock. There we go. Here they are. And this one. And then blue. Alright, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if there's any other videos you wanted to see, and subscribe to the channel.